Carlos Alcaraz's soaring earnings. How tennis's young star overtook icons like Messi. Shockwaves have rippled through the sports world as Carlos Alcaraz's surge in earnings puts him shoulder to shoulder with global icons like Lionel Messi. The idea that footballers automatically pull in the world's biggest paychecks is a myth that's rapidly fading. Tennis, combined with smart endorsements and Alcaraz's global appeal, shows how young stars now build fortunes even faster than soccer giants. In 2025, Alcaraz's career earnings, boosted by huge prize money and major sponsorships, have reached staggering levels for his age. This isn't just about on-court wins. It's about how modern athlete wealth is powered by a blend of talent, visibility, and business deals. Get ready to see how Alcaraz did it, what this means for the next generation of stars, and why tennis is suddenly rewriting the earnings record books. Carlos Alcaraz's meteoric rise on and off the court. Carlos Alcaraz's journey isn't just a sports story. It's the making of a global celebrity. From clay courts in Spain to the bright lights of Paris and New York, every bold forehand and fist pump fuels not only his ranking but also his star power. Let's break down the specific matches, records, and personality traits that built Al into both a tennis legend in the making and a marketing powerhouse. Breakthrough moments and Grand Slam triumphs. 2022 U.S. Open victory. Alcaraz became the youngest, won in ATP history after an electrifying run, showing poise under the brightest lights. Wimbledon glory, back-to-back titles in 2023 and 2024, on grass proved he could handle any challenge, not just the slower surfaces Spanish players traditionally master. 202 for 2025 French Open wins. Alcaraz's Roland Garros triumphs were especially meaningful. In 2025, he staged a thrilling 5-set comeback in the longest French Open final, etching his name next to clay legends and confirming his status as the sport's future. Youngest to career surface slam. By age 21, he had won majors on hard, clay and grass, mark of rare, adaptable excellence. The making of a marketable superstar. Off the court, Alcaraz is more than a statistics machine. His background, personality, and online presence have built a unique brand that connects with young fans and seasoned tennis veterans alike. Approachable personality, known for his wide smile and engaging, fearless play, Alcaraz turns high-stakes matches into celebrations. Fans and commentators point to his sportsmanship and joyful demeanor as much as his record. Roots and values. Growing up in El Palmar, Spain, Alcaraz kept close to home and family. His grounded approach and respect for coaches and peers reflect old-school values, while his charisma puts a modern spin on what it means to be a star. Social media magnate Alcaraz is active on platforms like Instagram, where he shares behind-the-scenes peeks, workout routines, fashion moments, and collaborations with fellow athletes. Fans relate to his stories about humble beginnings and see him as both aspirational and real. When it comes to marketability, brands want someone authentic, globally appealing, and energetic. Alcaraz ticks every box. Fashion icon. Sponsors like Nike and Louis Vuitton see his style as trend-setting. He's just as comfortable in a tailored suit at a fashion show as he is in tennis shorts. Global endorser. His sponsor list reads like a who's who of top brands: Rolex, Babolat, Calvin Klein, among others. Role model. Alcaraz doesn't hide from tough conversations, opening up about mental health and giving back through foundations that support children in need. Breaking down the numbers. How Alcaraz's earnings stack up. It's easy to assume footballers rule the sports money charts, but a closer look at Carlos Alcaraz's numbers shows just how fast the tennis superstar's income has shot up. Alcaraz blends hefty tournament payouts with supercharged endorsement power, turning each Grand Slam win and each viral highlight into millions of dollars. Let's zoom in on where those dollars come from and see how his income matches up against global icons in other sports. Tennis prize money and endorsement power. Carlos Alcaraz earns every cent on and off the court. In 2025, he has already clinched top spots in major tournaments, with the numbers to prove it. Prize money. By June 2025, Alcaraz leads all ATP players with $6.88 million in prize money for the year. That figure comes from several big wins, including 2025 French Open, $2.9 million, Masters 1000 wins, Monte Carlo, Rome, each over $1 million. Career prize money. He has banked $44.7 million in ATP earnings by age 21, placing him 7th, all-time ahead of most tennis legends at a similar age. Versatility payouts. His wins span every surface, making him the youngest male player to win ATP 500 titles on clay grass, indoor and outdoor hardcourt, all by 21 years and 9 months. But the real magic happens with endorsements. Alcaraz isn't just winning trophies. He's building a brand. Annual endorsement earnings. Forbes pegs his current sponsorship haul at $32 million per year. Top endorsement partners. Nike Sportswear, Louis Vuitton, and LVMH, luxury and fashion. Rolex, prestige watches, BMW automobiles, Babolat equipment, Calvin Klein lifestyle. Here's how the numbers add up. For Alcaraz in 2025, prize money, $6.88 million. Endorsements, $32 million. Estimated appearances and bonuses, $3 million. Total estimated annual earnings. 2025, about $40 to $42 million. Sponsors want more than a champion, they want youth, social media reach, and cultural cachet. Alcaraz brings all three, making him just as valuable to brands as he is to tournament directors. Comparing Alcaraz and Messi, is tennis the new money machine? Lionel Messi is the gold standard for sports earnings, with a profile that stretches from Miami soccer pitches to global TV screens. His numbers in 2025 set an incredible bar. Base salary at Inter Miami, over $60 million. Boosted by performance bonuses and league revenue sharing that can add $50 to $60 million extra each year due to deals with Apple and Adidas. Annual endorsements, $55 to $75 million, driven by a lifetime Adidas deal, Pepsi, MasterCard, and luxury brands. Business ventures and assets, real estate, hospitality, and personal brands add tens of millions more. Messi's total annual earnings for 2025 surpassed $200 million, split nearly evenly between playing contracts and endorsements. When you line up tennis and football superstars, the contrast is huge, but telling: Messi. Annual total, $200 million. Endorsements, $55 to $75 million. Salary bonuses, $60 to $120 million including bonuses, appearance fees, and special deals. Cristiano Ronaldo, annual total, $275 million. Ronaldo is the world's highest paid athlete for 2025. Breakdown, $225 million on field, $50 million from endorsements, and tens of millions from personal brands and social media. Carlos Alcaraz, annual total, $40 million for $2 million. Endorsements, $2 million. Prize money, $8 million. Appearance bonuses, estimated $2 million to $3 million. Novak Djokovic, annual total, $37, $2 million. Prize money, $12, $2 million. Endorsements, $25 million. Rafael Nadal, fewer matches played due to age, injury, closing parenthesis. 22.5 prize money, $300,000. Endorsements, $1 to $3 million. Career prize money, $134.9 million. What stands out? Even with meteoric rise, football giants like Messi and Ronaldo earn several times more per year, thanks to massive salaries and league-wide sponsorship shares. However, Alcaraz's earnings already outpace other tennis greats when they were his age and rival the likes of Djokovic and Nadal at the peak of their careers. Trends worth watching. Young tennis stars are catching up. Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner are pulling in more than top tennis veterans, fueled by global marketing and sponsorships eager to capture Gen Z and global audiences. Sinner sits at $52.3 million for 2025, showing the sport's commercial strength continues to climb. Balance of income has shifted. For top tennis players, endorsements outweigh prize money. For footballers, salary and contract bonuses still dominate. But endorsement deals are critical for true global stardom, even if tennis isn't the new football in terms of pure earnings. One thing is certain, Alcaraz's income trajectory outpaces most expectations, and his reach into pop culture and marketing rivals anyone in soccer or any sport. The numbers prove he's not just a great athlete, he's a business success story, and he's still only to one. What sets Alcaraz apart in the athlete earnings? Boom. Carlos Alcaraz's rise shines in an era where sports money has reached new heights, even for the youngest stars. The forces driving big paydays for elite athletes have never been stronger or more global, with investment and media working hand in hand to create supersized contracts across all sports, including tennis. Understanding how Alcaraz has pulled ahead of so many rivals, including icons from football, means looking at these new money machines and his own unique path. How global investment and media have changed sports paydays. The last decade brought a tidal wave of investment into sports. It's not just about people filling stadiums or tuning in on TV anymore. Massive deals from the Middle East, especially countries like Saudi Arabia, have poured billions into golf, soccer, boxing, and now tennis. These investments change the playbook for how athletes get paid and what young stars can expect from their careers. Here's how the modern money flow works. Media rights explosion. Television and streaming rights are the true gold mines now. The US alone will spend nearly $30 billion on TV and streaming rights for sports in 2024. Europe and Asia are close behind. Streaming platforms, Amazon, Apple, and YouTube have become new broadcasters, signing exclusive deals for matches and tournaments. This means more eyes on stars and higher payments for standout talent. Sponsor dollars surge. Top brands want access to Gen Z and global fans. Sports like tennis deliver on this with their young, engaging stars making players the face of fashion, tech, luxury, and lifestyle products. Middle East investment. Mega-rich sovereign funds now bankroll entire leagues, tournaments, and endorsement races. We've seen this with football's Saudi Pro League, golf's Live Series, and blockbuster tennis events in Abu Dhabi and Dubai. These factors set the stage for new records. Tennis stars can now negotiate multi-million-dollar deals before age 23. A scenario unthinkable a generation ago. The trend turns athletes into global influencers, with Instagram followers and TikTok trends weighing almost as much as world rankings. What makes Alcaraz unique is how fast he's turned on-court success into mainstream stardom. He doesn't just cash prize checks, he magnetizes brands from every corner of the world. He grew up at just the right moment when sponsors wanted energy, authenticity, and youth. And global deals made it possible to earn as much from social feeds as from Grand Slam wins. The future. Can Alcaraz keep climbing? Alcaraz is riding a wave, but the world of sports money never stands still. The question now is, can he keep growing his fortune, or even outpace the earning power of soccer's biggest names? His future looks packed with opportunity, if he can stay hungry and handle the shifting demands of global superstardom. Looking ahead, several factors will shape the next phase of Alcaraz's earnings journey. Major tournaments ahead, with the ATP Finals, Olympic Games, and another round of Grand Slams on the calendar. Each win means millions more in prize money. A gold medal in Paris or deep runs at Wimbledon and the US Open would keep his star burning bright. New sponsorship deals. Brands beyond sportswear are knocking on his door. There's serious talk of mega deals with tech giants, e-commerce powerhouses, and even global banks. The rise of youth-focused marketing means Alcaraz is exactly the star marketers want. Media and content projects, streaming networks, and sports documentaries are chasing him for all-access deals. Think special series, reality features, and global ad campaigns. Alcaraz's social media presence and charm make him the star of fan content. Rising competition rivals like Jannik Sinner are nipping at his heels, both on the court and commercially. New faces in tennis and changing trends could shuffle the top spots. So staying relevant and healthy will be key. Upcoming milestones for Alcaraz in the next 12 to 18 months. ATP Masters tournaments and potential Grand Slam victories that could add $10 plus million to his career total, expanding his endorsements, possibly into the $50 million annual territory if he dominates. Upcoming seasons, building a personal brand platform found youth programs, and maybe even a player-run business alongside his on-court career. Alcaraz's mix of early success, timing, and global reach put him at the center of a new kind of athlete earnings boom. If he keeps drawing fans, stays healthy, and keeps winning, the gap between tennis stars and soccer's highest earners may keep narrowing. As sponsorships, streaming, and worldwide fandom grow, Carlos Alcaraz looks set to remain one of the best paid and most marketable young athletes on the planet. Carlos Alcaraz's rapid rise has flipped assumptions about where the biggest sports paychecks come from. His record-breaking earnings at just 21 show that tennis is no longer playing catch-up. Young stars like Alcaraz have become true global earners, powered by both wins and smart partnerships. This shift reminds us that sporting icons can come from anywhere and change the rules fast. The excitement isn't just about numbers. Fans are seeing a new era where personality, style, and talent all count toward the bottom line. Alcaraz's journey promises more surprises as the next wave of athlete superstars races to the top. Who do you think will claim the next spot as sports highest earner? Add your thoughts below and join the conversation.